But basically, I've been escorted out of the Tesla event. I'm going to share this link on Twitter, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yo. Oh. I'm outside the Tesla event right now, and I showed up, and I got in my little Uber thing, and they basically, I got all the way to security, ticket confirmations, and I showed up, and they said, look at my ID, and they're like, ooh, you've been revoked. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, you've been revoked. And then they're like, oh, the investor people are gonna come down and talk to you. Then they don't talk to me, and I know everyone wants to be here, and whatever. I was lucky to even get invited, so I'm not really whining about it. But it's just like, so they said they magically revoked my ticket last night. They didn't tell me. They said they emailed me. They wouldn't show me the email. But basically right now, they kicked me out, and I'm in the parking lot. And I was kind of like, dude, how are you going to invite me? Like, I wouldn't have come if you didn't invite me. How are you going to invite me all the way to your event? And then like revoke it when I get there. Like, I came here out of pocket. Honestly, I can't, I don't even want to go into it. Everyone's got shit going on, but I just wanted to make this live stream because I don't have anything else to do, and I flew all the way out here to Austin for this event to cover it for you guys. And now, yeah, I got canceled. I don't know. This is honestly so confusing because like some sort of internal decision, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to give y'all some time. Fuck it. I'm not going to wait till Investor Day. Let's talk about what I think they're going to talk about on Investor Day. So I think we got Elon and Tesla. Big factor on scaling production to 20 million units, which I think is going to be pretty boring. If they unveil the robo-taxi here, that would be insane. And honestly, that's what I was most excited about. I wanted to see the Optimus. I wanted to see the robo-taxi. I think we need to scale mega packs significantly because I think, the mega pack issue, they're like, Elon's always like, ooh, we could power the whole world with the solar panel. Look at all this space right here. We could power the whole world. We could have a battery, the size of the Sahara or whatever. So when is Tesla going to use its excess capital to build a massive solar farm with their batteries? Is that going to happen? If it's not, why not? And so I'm really interested to hear about that. Solar roof, why isn't that scaling? So I think the energy piece is amazing of Tesla, but how do we scale that and go crazy? I think that is going to be something that's super interesting. Other than that, it's like robo-taxi, HVAC. I don't know. I feel like I'm waiting to be surprised. Because I'm trying to think about what would surprise me from the event, but I can't think about anything. I was mostly hyped because they had like the cherry red Model Y, and of course I get to the point where I can like see all this shit happening, right? So I get to the point where it's like the semi trucks there, they got like this new Model Y, they got that new Model Y, like everyone's having a good time. They're like, here's a boxed water, like, dude, welcome. And then and I'm just like in and it's like, dude, I'm so close, like, and so okay. The Tesla Model Y, the new silver and the new red colors are going crazy. The semi looks dope. But yo, I gotta say, like, honestly, for those who are just tuning in, Tesla's changed, yo. Tesla does not respect the OGs anymore. Because, I don't know, Tesla has this Investor Day right here, Giga Texas, Austin. I flew out last night, took a red eye, got 3 hours of sleep. Took my shower, got ready, mindset going crazy, brought my little phone, wanted to cover it for y'all. Just literally the history of like, this is a front row seat of history. I'm right here. Y'all have a front row seat of history right now. They kicked out of the event right here. Anyway, so this is it. I fucking can't believe this shit. When I first visited Tesla like 6 years ago, back when nobody fucked with Tesla except me, and they still liked me, and I got a tour of the Fremont factory. What I remember is I was like, dude, this shit is so disorganized. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it was kind of like a mess. They were making it happen. Now you go to Austin, dude. The way every single thing is perfectly in place. This is so clean. The pace of innovation of like what Tesla's doing, like for me, that's why I'm not even beefing about this. It's like, okay, Tesla, they canceled me. They're not gonna let me go into the event. Revoked my ticket last minute with no explanation or telling me till I showed up, and they wouldn't even tell me to my face. They just had like this really rude lady being like, did you get the email confirmation that you've been revoked? And I'm like, no, I just got the email from you guys telling me to show up. That's why I showed up. And they're like, no, you've been revoked. And I'm like, well, can I see the email that told me I was revoked? And they're like, no. And so it's like they just made this up on the spot as I showed up halfway across the country. That's fucking crazy. But fuck that. I don't even care. Tesla's so big time that they don't care about the YouTubers to help them out. It's all good. But this, dude, this is like a wonder of the world, bro. I don't know what I did to get revoked. They won't even tell me. Honestly, let me check my... I'm not going to close the live stream right now, but maybe they're texting me back. I DM'd everyone I could DM. I'm not even going to lie. I DM'd Elon. I DM'd every single person I know. I texted Martin. I'm like, bro, what's happening? And if, at least if you're going to tell me I can't go to the event, tell me I can't go to the event so I don't show up. You know what I mean? But this right here, dude, if you can see how big this shit is, this is massive. This is just the short and fat side. Like, this is like the hamburger side. It's really like that. It's like 10, dude, and this is like 3 stories. The size of this thing is insane, bro. Like, I can't even, it's mind-boggling, and it's hella inspiring to even see how big this is and how far Tesla's come in creating this. And I don't know. I'm gonna check my messages. Stay on this. Oh, okay. So I checked my messages. I have no messages. Nobody's hitting me back except for my friends. And everyone's like, "Oh, he lied. He didn't get the email." Dude, trust me. I checked my phone. I didn't get the email. They won't show me the email because I don't think they sent it. I think they had some decision last night where they wanted to cancel a bunch of YouTubers, and which is like, how are you going to cancel the people covering your company that you invited? Cancel them the night before, forget to tell them you didn't invite them, and then deny them when they get here? I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to live stream because I missed y'all, and I was recording a vlog for this event, which I think is sick. Yeah, and it's like, okay, a bunch of other, my other YouTuber friends were on the thing, Sandy Monroe and Rob. I saw them on the bus in front of me, and they got in. So clearly, I don't know what I did. But I'm trying to think if there's anything that I think about. Well, okay. So Tesla's all about scale, and the big part of this event is like, how do we transition not just Tesla to renewable energy, but the world to renewable energy? And I think that's such a cool concept. It's bad because I'm like, damn, I'm so mad at Tesla because they won't let me in. But honestly, like, I love Tesla so much. And okay, check this out. So, like, Tesla, how many other companies think about like what is better for humanity versus just better for them? Like, Tesla's not a B corporation, but I feel like they are a B corporation in some ways because it's all about like doing things that benefit not just shareholders but stakeholders of humanity, which is the world. And so I don't know, I just feel like that's dope, that this whole lens of this event is how do we scale sustainable energy, not just to maximize profit for shareholders, but to maximize goodness for sort of humans on Earth. And I feel like that is such a cool vibe that I was most excited about for this event, because I wanted to tell all my friends, like, look, Tesla doesn't, Elon's getting bad press. You think Tesla's not dope? It's like, dude, what other company is literally just putting the team on their back for renewable energy? Like, I don't know. I just feel like in humanity, I don't know, it's like, this is as much for shareholders of Tesla as it is for like humans of the world. We're scaling to renewable energy. I'm so curious what if they're gonna unveil the robotaxi. To me, nothing else matters. But like this investor day, they can talk about factories, they can talk about scaling. New products is what I'm most curious about. And so I'm just so curious, like, is the robotaxi gonna come out? Are they gonna have, no steering wheel? Are they going to show us it? Are we going to get a demo in that? At the same time, FSD has been going like super slow for their updates. So I don't know. I'm very curious about how do you think of this is such a big design and change for Tesla. If you think about the manufacturing of it, if there's going to be a different car than the Model Y, this lack of steering wheel, like full robotaxi, when do you commit to making a car that has no steering wheel and that's like this autonomous form factor? Or do you just adapt the current Model Ys to make them autonomous? I don't know. That's to me the biggest question is like, what is this $25,000 model robo-taxi? We know they're working on it, but it's so ironic because the $25,000 robo-taxi is now a myth. FSD itself is 15 grand. The car is 20 grand, 25 grand, but the FSD is 50 grand. So super interested to see how this kind of like Like the Model 3/Y factor, does that go all the way to 20 million units? Is there a smaller form factor? Does it look different? Does it not have a steering wheel? Do they say, screw it, we're gonna put a steering wheel in the small car? Okay, so I actually had you want to know what my question was for Elon if I got to ask a question at this event? I feel like this would be dope. Okay, I was like, yo, I've been thinking about Optimus. You know, when you're thinking about the timeline of Tesla Optimus, this is one of the biggest potential accretive things for Tesla. The Optimus robot, expanding a new market, the biggest increase in addressable market and potential for Tesla since they started the company. But Optimus, when is it going to be good enough to do shit that's worth a lot of money? If we're going to have, you know, 1 or 2 robots for every human, billions of robots, it's got to be able to do a lot of stuff that humans do. So I'm always walking into businesses saying like, yo, when is the robot gonna be able to do this? So one of my favorite like tests for the robot is the cinnamon roll challenge. When is a robot gonna be able to make a cinnamon roll better than a human? I am so curious about this and what Elon and the team thinks about this, because to me there's so many like, and why I say the cinnamon roll, because I love cinnamon rolls. Imagine if you get your Tesla bot to make you a fresh cinnamon roll every day. That would be sick. And that means it can do cooking. It could do all these other tasks like sewing, like machine you know. So I'm so curious as to when the Tesla bot actually gets good enough at doing those things, because it feels like we're so on the cusp of like every time I go into a cafe or a restaurant and I see the operations, I'm always thinking in my head, like, how do we automate this? Like, when is a Tesla bot gonna be able to do this? How would this change if a Tesla bot did it? So I don't know, I'm kind of curious about all that. And I'm trying to think what else. Well, I think the other biggest shoe to drop right here is the HVAC. So Tesla's HVAC system, which Elon Musk has hinted about a bunch, starting with the HVAC in the cars. Tesla keeps your air super clean. It keeps your air like free of toxins. It's extremely efficient energy-wise. We can transport that technology to the home. Elon Musk has been saying, wait, even bigger than that. What's the idea of air conditioning? Humidity, cleanliness of the air, artisanal air. Like, think about the ducts in your home with the air. And for those who are saying I'm never invited, I made this up, I tweeted my invite. Like, I don't know what to say. The last thing I want to do is be stuck outside the factory, not into the event. This is killing me right now. Like, come on. You think I'm making this up? This is like this is a bad look for me. I got kicked out of the thing I'm supposed to go to that like my literally entire life savings is in Tesla. I've been obsessed with the company for 10 years, been following them into every single event, I thought I was homies with the company, and then for no reason I get kicked out of the dopest event ever. So yeah, this is not really that sick, and definitely I didn't make it up, because why would I make this up? But the home HVAC thing, okay. Like imagine the air you're breathing in those pipes is so like gross. Look at the dust in your pipes. So now Tesla's saying we can clean that air. So I think how do you integrate an air conditioning system into somebody's home retroactively? This is crazy. Like, that's going to be so hard to do. So they're going to maybe they're going to build their own home. The Tesla pod, I think that's a moonshot we've all been thinking about for Tesla. It's got solar on the roof. Maybe it collects a little rainwater. It's got the perfect, super efficient AC. It's got super perfect insulation, because that means that solar energy goes a lot further. Yeah. And sorry if I whined about it too much. I'm just trying to explain it for everybody, because this is such a crazy situation, and I'm kind of hyped because I thought they were gonna make me leave, but now they're just kind of letting me live stream here, I guess. So that's dope. I'm really curious if we're gonna get to see like the new Tesla home. You know, how do you integrate an AC system if you're not gonna build the home itself? Because that just seems like a pain in the ass. So. But I feel like Elon wouldn't be tweeting about this HVAC idea unless he had like a really good way to kind of package it and bring it to market. So yeah, Gally got kicked out, dude. And I hope if y'all are in Austin, I'm gonna go to like the bar and I'll be around so you can say what up to me. Like, obviously I have nothing else to do today, so I'm chilling. Yeah, and I did get invited. If you just figured that stream. Yeah, right? This is genius advertising by Elon and the Tesla team. Let's invite Gally to the event, not let him in. He's gonna live stream about how much FOMO he has about the event. That'll create even more hype for the event. Dude, Genius. How did I not see this coming? Um, this is clowning. Okay, what should I tell you? What should we talk about? Okay, actually, I know they did give my invite to someone else, I think, but damn, I want to go. Honestly, I was already inside here for the cyber rodeo, so it's chill. And to be honest, like, you know, I'm so hyped that they invited me, but it's also like, dude, like, whatever. It's an honor to be able to like invest in Tesla at all, honestly. This is such a good company, runs so well, making me so much guap, being part of this future that I'm so inspired about. Like, I have no beef with Tesla, and I'm just so honored and lucky to be involved in an event like this, and that's why I paid out of pocket and switched up my whole swag to get here. And it's just like the opportunity and honor of a lifetime to be invited to the Tesla event. So that's why it's like, even though I didn't get in, it's all Gucci. Like, I've been to more Tesla events than I need to for 5 lifetimes. And yeah, they're like, why is it an honor to invest in Tesla? Dude, Tesla's an A+ creme de la creme artisanal business. This is run so well. Their expenses are so lean, so much technology. They're making so much guap. They have so much growth. Like, it is an honor to be able to invest in Tesla. And I think if you've been in it long enough, your net worth is going to show you that. And I was thinking about this when I walked in Austin today. I was like, dude, what must Elon be thinking? Because I go to Austin and I'm like, dude, there's Teslas everywhere. I'm literally in this like Westworld, Texas, where we got the fucking 8th wonder of the world right here, looking so dope. And then everywhere driving around in Tesla or in Austin is just Teslas. There's Teslas everywhere. And so I'm like, this is crazy. These guys are saying hi. Woo! And there's Teslas everywhere. And it's like, dude, Elon Musk had this fucking idea of this electric car. He designs it. And now, like, to me, it still hits me when I go to California and Seattle. I'm like, dude, fucking Teslas are everywhere. I remember when this was Gen 3. I remember when I was investing in Tesla in 2012. And this was literally like a slide, like a secret slide on the PowerPoint that everyone thought was bullshit. It was like, we're going to come out with this car, the Tesla Model 3. And then no cars were electric on the road. Now you go to Austin, you go to any city, every car is electric. Teslas are everywhere. My friend Julian has a white Model Y. He can't even pick me up from my house because there's too many other white Model Ys that pull up and I don't even know which one's his. Like, imagine the level of like hyped. If you're Elon, I don't know. I just feel like that's got to be the craziest feeling ever. Like, you just see all of your cars everywhere. I just feel like that's legendary. The other thing that I'm most excited about of this event and just Tesla in general is the semi-truck. And I want to hit on this real quick because semi-truck is only a fraction of the amount of vehicles on the road, but it's also a huge part of the emissions. Not bigger than the emissions, but a huge thing that's even more underappreciated than the emissions is the safety. I think so many accidents are caused by semi-trucks. I feel so unsafe when I drive around a semi-truck. A lot of that has to do with humans driving, with the technology of the gas engine being like, they're not nimble. They don't know how to, they can't speed up and accelerate. They can't brake well. And so all of this adds up to a huge safety and pollution hazard on the road from semi-trucks. And this is something I would have never thought that would be electrified so soon, because you think about physics. This is why Bill Gates said the semi-truck couldn't happen. This is why Mercedes said the semi-truck couldn't happen, because they're like, there's no way it can happen unless Tesla comes up with its own battery cell. You want to know some crazy Tesla OG shit? This is why they got to let me in. You remember the Q1 2018 Tesla shareholder meeting? Q1 2018, conference call. When I got on the conference call, let's go to YouTube. What was the first question I asked? Elon, they're saying the semi-truck can't be done with current technology. What do you got to say about that? Well, I think the guy from BMW doesn't know much about physics. So already then I was scheming like, wait, Tesla's got some crazy technology up its sleeve to be able to pull off this semi-truck. Now, we fast forward 5 years later, the semi-truck's out. It's got the new battery cell that Tesla developed, to like create, to make it possible. So by advancing the electric technology, Tesla, pushes the boundaries of physics to electrify different parts of the transportation system. So Model Y and Model 3, a bougie mall crawler that can go to 200 or 300 miles, okay, that's a piece of cake. A lot of the tech was already there. The tech to have a semi-truck swoop all the way and, I don't know, and have a 500-mile range with a payload, dude, The Tesla semi-truck is a pièce de résistance. This thing is beautiful. This is a work of art. This is engineering. This is, dude, the Tesla semi-truck. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, dude, Tesla literally has zero competition. They're competition themselves. And so the semi-truck, to me though, you combine a semi-truck with electric autonomous capabilities, you're going to reduce the cost of shipping dramatically. So what does that mean? Besides the pollution and health stuff, that means you compete with rail. That's what Elon said. What has Warren Buffett invested in? He built, the titans of America built their businesses on. What is one of the most important assets in the world? Rail. Well, if we can disrupt rail by making trucking cheaper, this network of essentially rail cars that just drive and go themselves on a much bigger, more complex network, this is going to reduce the cost of trucking transportation. Trucking is going to eat even more into, this multi-hundreds of billions of dollars a year in upfront truck sales is going to be eating into rail, so it's going to get even bigger. So you combine this idea with Teslas are driving itself at a fraction of the cost, maybe 50% per mile of what it is today. Dude, this is going to be... It's not even like Tesla's building the biggest trucking company in the world. They're going to disrupt what trucking is and build a trucking company that's so big, the world's never even seen a trucking company this big. So that's going to be another, and this is why I think Amazon is interesting, but I would say half of Amazon, Amazon is this incredible logistics network. A big, crutch of their network is they don't own the distribution. They're using other third-party trucks. Now they're partnering with Rivian because Elon Musk and Bezos are beefing. Bezos refuses to put down a massive order for Teslas, even though they have the best battery and cost and performance and are the leading brand in this space. But to me, that shows you that Amazon, this multi-trillion-dollar company, their logistics infrastructure, to me, one of the most valuable pieces of that is the actual network, just beyond the warehouses and all that stuff. So when I think about the backbone of the digital economy, the backbone of how goods and services move around the world, I think it's just as big of an opportunity as people, maybe bigger. And now Tesla has gone 0 to 1 in that moment. So if I look at a $100 billion company, none of that's from trucking yet. So I'm looking at Tesla like, holy shit, we're doing 15, 20 billion in earnings right now without trucking. Dude, trucking is another 15 to 20